What inspired you to take the first step into this creative field?
So I went to school for software engineering. So I'm a software engineer by trade. I worked full time as a software engineer for about 12 years. But pretty much as soon as like my first day of school, learning to write like my first line of code, like a hello world in Java, I went home and I was like messing around making games on like the command line, just little like tic-tac-toe and stuff like that. And yeah, I feel like learning to code really kind of like opened my eyes to what's possible. Yeah, like I said, for about 12 years, I worked as a software engineer full time, but throughout that entire period, I was always kind of like dabbling in games, like as a side hobby, but never anything like too promising. Took a while to kind of like build up all the skills and everything to like make a game that I felt like I could be like proud of and like really like go all in on. And so that ended up being Feral North. But even when I started Feral North, I didn't think that it was going to be like a full game. Like I kept saying to myself, like I'm going to release my first game and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think like deep down I actually like believed that. I figured it was probably going to be another project that ended up on like the kind of graveyard of game dev projects that I have kind of over that last 12 years. But something about it really clicked, and it just like felt good, and I feel like I had kind of like been at it long enough that I had like the skills to actually like make a full game that I could be proud of, like I said. And I started sharing clips on like Twitter and stuff, and it seemed like it really kind of connected with people. So for 3 years I was still working full time while working on the game on the side. And around the end of year 3 I was like, I'm never going to finish this if I don't go all in. I was kind of at a position at work where it was like time for something new anyways. And I was kind of thinking like I couldn't really see myself like, I was so tired from working on the game like every morning and every night. I couldn't see myself like really starting a job and like going all in on that and like putting my best foot forward. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a year off. I'm gonna finish this game, and I'm gonna put everything I have into it and just see like what happens. So yeah, so that was the last year, working full time on Feral North, finishing it up. Which is really stressful and a lot of fun and really terrifying at the same time. But yeah, that's my kind of long-winded answer of how I got to this point of making games.
Yeah, very interesting journey.